Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's Brandon Keith Avery here with another episode of Just My Opinion. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I am being joined today by my boy Larry right here with Today I Feel Like. We have so much news to talk about. And it looks like we are going to be joined by somebody else too. It is Mr. Lamont Tyson with Life Gains. How you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm here for a few minutes because my little leader is telling me to take her in there and feed her, but I'm here for a few minutes.
Oh, man.
Your overlord.
Yes.
Yeah, man. I brought some distractions.
Already, man.
Distractions, you know.
Baby L is looking beautiful, man. How old is she now?
I appreciate it, man. 5 months as of yesterday.
Well, happy birthday, baby L. You know, I haven't met you yet, but I got nothing but love for you. But you guys,
we getting close to Rona being over with, and we're gonna take this thing on tour because I know she's ready to see all her uncles.
That's what's up. Well, hey, I'm ready to meet her. I'm ready to meet all you guys. Y'all know I'm here down in Dallas, so you know that's what's up.
Man,
right
I'm gonna have to go find the noisiest, loudest, most obnoxious toy I can find to give to her.
So what? So I can put it in the closet. She'll never know she owns it. Get that right, baby.
Man, wait till she gets a little bit older. I'm gonna buy her a drum set.
I'm cool with that. Then I'm cool with it. So I don't know if y'all just seen the news, but you guys know Debo from Friday, man.
Yeah,
I remember him from being Zeus in WWE and being on No Holds Bars, the Hulk Hogan movie. Man, he's dead, man. 62 years old.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that, man. That's news to me.
Yeah, just how they just released it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's horrible. Do you know what the cause of death was?
Let me read to you what my homeboy sent me because he's the one that sent this to me. He is saying Tiny Lister caught wind of just a little bit ago. No known cause yet. They sent cops to check on him. They didn't even transport him to the hospital. Apparently, he was cold and gone when they arrived at his house. And that's about all we got so far. Yep,
Dang,
there you go.
Man. I know they was talking about trying to do another Friday, like last Friday or something like that. But I guess he's not here anymore, man. Rest in peace, my brother.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
That's just 2020 cannot get any worse, man.
Hey, let's not say that because we still got a few days left, bro. We still got a few days left, but as of now, man, 2020 has been rough.
I feel you, man. Well, again, y'all, I do want to thank y'all for being here. Today we had the Disney announcement. The Disney had their shareholder investor meeting today. A lot of people have been anticipating this for a number of weeks, especially if you're on the stock game, the stock market, like these two gentlemen right here. Please subscribe to their channel. These are two good dudes right here. There's a link down to their channels in the description box. And Lamont and Larry, I mean, they talk about stocks all the time. And so please just go check their channels out. They're good people. There's, like I said, a link down in the description, but you can also check out my channel tab right here because I have all of their links. Okay. Also, if you're watching the show right now, please click the like button, Go ahead and give me that thumbs up. It does help out the algorithm. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get into the nitty gritty. This presentation that they had today, Disney, lasted a few hours. They dropped so much information about, what we got, a new streaming platform with Star Plus and how they're going to be launching that internationally. We got some update on Star Wars, Lucasfilms, Disney Plus, Marvel Studios. I mean, it's just a geek's dream come true, you know. And I mean, it's impossible to go over everything. But first thing I do want to talk about is the price increase that Disney Plus is implementing to feed us all of this service they have. Right now it was at $6.99, but they said over in the UK they're going to be raising that to $2, and in March they're going to be raising it $1 in the United States. How do you two feel about that? You think it's a good idea, bad idea? You think it should either be higher, lesser? What you think?
If they're gonna let you watch those movies exclusively for 2021, I'm fine with the dollar increase. But what I interpret from the investor meeting is that they're going to have these movies. They're going to increase the streaming apparatus price, and they're going to have these movies on a sliding scale, meaning that you might get Black Widow for $30 like Milan, but then some lesser tier movie they put out might be $15.
Right.
And so I wouldn't mind the increase if they would either set the movies at a specific price and not go up, or maybe just give the movies free for the year. And as a shareholder, we have a lot of interest in this because they took away the dividend that they normally pay out to shareholders to increase, ramp up, and make the streaming apparatus more robust. So those are my thoughts. How you feeling about it, Larry?
I'm okay with the price increase. I'm wondering if they're going to increase the price on the bundle. I'm wondering if this is a good time to jump in on that Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN bundle that they have. But also, I know this is not something that people want to do, especially when it comes to first run movies. But I'm really thinking that they have an opportunity to work with advertisers here and to throw ads on some of these movies instead of charging for them. So
right.
Like instead of having to charge someone $19.99 or $30, whatever, for Black Widow, maybe they can just throw ads in there. It's very easy to run a series of ads right from the beginning of the movie. Put a series of maybe 4 or 5 ads that are non-skippable. You're going to have to watch them. The second you start that movie, you're going to have to watch them. And maybe you build in a couple of spots in somewhere in between that you can put in some ad breaks. And I mean, you could still buy it and watch it ad free. Maybe it runs ad free after a while, but I think that, giving people the option to have those ads in there instead of paying for it may be a way to get more people in there. They do it with Hulu where they have the ad-free version versus the ad version, and it costs a little bit more. I think that might be something that they could do.
Another takeaway that had me excited as a shareholder, they are making so much traction on Netflix. Netflix has 220 million worldwide subscribers. Right now, as we sit here, Disney is almost at 87 million subscribers to their service, which is way ahead of their schedule. And with them putting so much investment into that streaming service, the stock itself at some point in time is going to at least be close to what Netflix is worth, because for Disney in totality, the most valuable asset that they have is their theme parks. That generates 65 to 70% of all their total profit. And that stock is at an all-time high right now. And those theme parks are, in essence, closed and might not open up again until next summer. And so, like I said, I'm fine with giving up the dividends in essence to get a better streaming service. But I like what Larry is saying, and I think that they need to do something where they do somehow or another include the movies for 2021 on the streaming apparatus somehow, some way. B. Avery, what you think?
I mean, I love it. Nobody loves ass. Y'all took all the words right out of my mouth. I mean, and you have it right here. They're going to have ad-free Hulu and Disney Plus. Or you don't really have ads on Disney Plus anyway, but instead of it being $12.99 for the bundle, it's $18.99 for the bundle. I think that's very affordable. I still think it's a steal.
I agree.
I still think that they're going to raise the price eventually at some point, and I absolutely have no problem with that either. And one of the things I really like about this is just the options that they give you, because I mean, you have the bundle. You can get it with ads or no ads, or you can just get two out of the 3 with Hulu. Also, because I watched the whole investor meeting live, they were saying if you want ads free plus live TV, I think that's going to be around $65 a month.
It's $74 for ad free plus live TV. The live TV with the ads is going to be $64. Or no, yeah, $64, and then I saw it on there. I saw the pricing on that sheet, but the highest tier is the ad-free Hulu with live TV, and that one's $74.
Okay. Well,
Now, if you guys are getting the service, do you guys have to have? I'm not. I know you don't have to get Disney Plus with Hulu, but what I'm saying is, do you think the majority of the people that might buy the service are planning to get it packaged with Hulu and ESPN? I mean, I have it, but I don't have ESPN. I've got Disney Plus, where you get the National Geographics and the Star Wars Network and all that stuff on it, and I'm perfectly happy with that. But do you guys think that you have to have that other stuff to get greater appeal?
I'm not sure.
Overall, I think it won't hurt. I think a lot of people will, subscribe to it no matter what. But like you said, for greater appeal, I think so. I mean, they're trying to get as many subscribers as possible.
Yeah, I think as a family, if you're a family, I think that bundle makes a lot of sense, because usually within families, you have people that are more interested in entertainment, and then somebody who's more interested in sports. And adding that ESPN bundle, I think the ESPN Plus bundle really helps that out. And then if you have kids, the Disney Plus thing works perfect too. Just so you know, the pricing for Hulu, it shows the bottom tier, just the regular with ads, is $5.99 a month. The Hulu with no ads is $11.99 a month. Hulu with live TV is $64 a month, $64.99, and then Hulu with no ads plus live TV is $70.99 a month. So,
Okay,
it's not cheap. And this is the thing that I know we had talked about this before, about the whole cord cutting thing. When you start adding the live TV services, it's just not cheap. I mean, at some point, it doesn't become cost effective to buy a stream, to pay for a streaming service like Hulu Live, because you end up, once you pay for high speed internet high enough to handle the streaming, the HD and 4K streaming, you end up at like a full cable package price, because you end up paying $100 for your cable, or $80 for your cable internet, another $70 for Hulu. You end up probably getting more just sticking with your cables package.
I agree with you 100%. Because that's just kind of
I
going
feel like
backwards.
that package they should find a way to bring that package down from $70 to like $50. And I think then it becomes a no-brainer for a lot of people.
Yeah, because at that point in time, they would be competing with YouTube TV. Because YouTube TV with taxes and everything comes out to about $60. And honestly, YouTube TV is a great service, to be honest with you. And if Disney Plus has been talking about, they told us in the last shareholder meeting that they do want to expand the live TV, because they feel like if they can package those services together, they really feel as though they can eat away at some of those subscribers that have Netflix. Like, they think that people that have Netflix is going to make the choice. Okay, I'm not paying for all these services. I'm willing to go with Disney Plus, because I can get these movies this coming year, and I can get live TV, and they've got all those other great past shows that are on their networks. Why do I need Netflix? And I think by the next shareholder meeting, they will be at 100 million subscribers. Book it.
Definitely. Now, do you know when the next shareholder meeting will be? Investor meeting will be?
At the end of Q1, so sometime around April.
April? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I can go ahead and agree with you there. I'm gonna go ahead and call it now with the announcement that they made today. I'm gonna say we're in 2020 now. I'm gonna say, by 2023, 2024, they're gonna have around 400 million subscribers worldwide. Yeah, I mean, you may be thinking I'm doing the Hail Mary right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and predict this. Yeah,
400. Not only are you saying they're gonna pass Netflix, you're saying they're gonna double Netflix.
I think so.
Well, if they can crack the Chinese and the Indian market, that's not really doing a whole lot, because you're talking about 1.3 in India and 1.7 in China. So
billion with a B.
Yeah, Would it be? I mean, you have some cities in China that are practically the size of the United States. So, I mean,
for what B. Avery is saying, I think that if somehow or another Disney Plus can make it a way in which they give you the option to watch movies that are going to the theater streaming at home somehow, like a pay-per-view, or they maybe add like $10 to your monthly fee. If they could crack that code, then $400 million is a drop in the bucket. It'd be a drop in the bucket. Because some people go to the theater, see the movie, and then come back home and want to stream it.
Right.
I got you. So what do you think about this right here? This headline from Deadline: Disney will spend 14 to 16 billion a year on streaming content by 2024 as it ramps up production. Now I know that Netflix in 2018 they were spending $8 billion a year in production costs. Now they're at 10 billion, and so Disney a few more billion. I mean, that's a big difference. But how y'all feel about this right here?
Like I said, they announced this at the last shareholder meeting when they told us that they was going to take away our dividend to do exactly this. I'm fine with it if they're able to pull it off. And in that last shareholder meeting, B. Avery, I know you followed, but they've splintered the Disney streaming apparatus into its own business. So, it's Marvel, it's a streaming apparatus, and then they got all the other movie theaters that they have under the umbrella, but they splintered to a streaming organization so that they can figure out how to streamline and get those numbers up. And like I said, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with the hit if they can figure out how to do the multitask of you get the movies in theater and somehow or another present them on a streaming platform. I'm fine with it.
Well, here's the thing with Disney trying to become as big as Netflix is that Disney still has the problem that they have the Disney reputation that they have to maintain, and that's going to prevent them from having certain types of movies on their platform. And that's always going to leave a space open for Netflix. I mean, there's movies like on that Netflix had like that show Cuties that had all the controversy. That type of movie can never, ever find its way onto a Disney platform. It won't. And Netflix can do that. And Netflix is big enough that they can withstand all of the pushback and all the controversy, And I wouldn't even be surprised if Netflix at some point decides that they're going to start partnering with other people. Like, for instance, I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing Netflix partnering with the airlines as the airlines start to come back online and say, hey, you can download Netflix movies and TV shows or stream them on Delta or American Airlines or whoever without paying any extra fee, or maybe they start their own live TV service.
Well, man, if they was to pull that off and make some kind of connection with the airlines to do that, that would definitely put you in the driver's seat. And hell, you just gave an idea that I'm going to call into that next investor meeting and say, Disney, this is what you need to be doing. Thanks, Larry.
Think about it. How many times have you been ready to fly? And I know I've done it where I've been ready to fly and I'm up there trying to download movies quickly to my iPad or to my tab or to my phone or whatever. I've literally been on times where I've been uploading movies from home to like my Dropbox so my wife can download them so she had something to watch while she was flying, while she was on her way home or something. And if you didn't have to worry about that, if you can get on the plane and know I have Netflix and Netflix allows me to stream or to download my movies right up from the plane's Wi-Fi without having to pay an additional fee. That would be huge for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Now, Larry, I'm glad you brought that up, sir, because if you see right here, and this is towards the beginning, it says Disney to launch general entertainment streaming service Star globally in February. And what this is basically, what I understood it to be, is this is going to contain a lot of Disney's Plus's now, or Disney's now content that they got from 20th Century Fox or 20th Century Studios, aka all of their R-rated content. So they did, to address what you say, they did say that they will be releasing their mature or R-rated content. However, you will have the option to enter parental controls. You just click a little button, put in the password, and then you have that whole library right there. This gets me very excited personally, especially when it comes to the MCU, because we do have rated R characters, aka Blade, Moon Knight, Daredevil. You know, you get that. So I'm pretty happy about that. And so, you know, when you go ahead.
Here's the problem with that, though. And we've seen this happen before with Disney when they've had controversies where people have said, oh, this program is terrible, this movie's horrible, they have all this, and then it turns out when someone digs into it that it's actually a Disney property, and Disney's then was scrambling trying to say, oh, we weren't aware, we didn't know, blah, 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 this was an acquisition, yada, yada, yada. And then they have to scrap that project or they have to shelve it and pull it off. And I think that they're going to have problems if some kid who's 12 years old turns on a TV program and all of a sudden he's seeing boobs and butt and adult content, because just like Lamont was saying earlier, like 60 to 70% or something like that of their sales or their revenue comes from the theme parks. And the theme parks are all about being wholesome and family friendly, and it's all about happiness. I mean, that is their theme. When you walk into Disneyland, it is the happiest place on earth. Well, the happiest place on earth shouldn't be associated with sex and drugs and crime, and I think that they're going to have some problems with that.
Well, I mean, I do agree with you there to a degree, but I just honestly feel that if you have all of the necessary you know, channels in place to take care of it, that you just won't have this issue. Now I'm trying to bring up this image right here now. If y'all just give me one quick second, let me do this real quick. Okay, where we at? Well, if I can't find it now, here we are.
I'll tell you one way Netflix can get at them like this. If Netflix starts a second little side tier that you have to pay extra and unlock, and just have Netflix After Dark.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. That's exactly what this is. So
no, I'm talking about if you go straight either real adult content or like maybe Skinamax style, and just have Netflix After Dark, and it's a separate little part of the website that's like maybe when you first log in, you have to put in a password. It opens up Netflix After Dark, and you can watch adult content. I mean, let's not forget the adult industry is like a $30 billion a year industry or something ridiculous.
Disney's supposed to be opening up some kind of a it ain't X-rated, but a R-rated division under their new streaming apparatus.
Right. So when you log into Disney Plus, you have all those tabs up there: Disney, Pixar, Marvel. Yeah. The Star is going to be an additional tab for you to click.
Right.
To get into that, you will have to to get into the R-rated content. That's when you have to put in the parental controls. I think it's easy like this. I don't see an issue unless you have people trying to hack, you know, people's accounts.
I think it's still going to be a problem with the content, because I still believe, just like Lamont was saying, 60 to 70%, whatever it is, it comes from their theme parks, and their theme parks are about being wholesome. Disney's whole reputation is about being wholesome and family friendly. The Frozen people, the Shrek people, all the Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse and Donald Duck, all the safe stuff for kids. And if you take that safety away and you mix in, they're already taking it away in some respects with Marvel, because there's a lot of people that are like, I like Marvel stuff myself, but I don't want my kids exposed to it because there's too much cursing, there's too much fighting, there's too much death. And so
here's the problem.
Already going out on a limb with that. And if you start just adding in straight up, more rated R content.
Well, because they said they're going to be rebooting a new Alien franchise, or it's going to take place after part 2. I don't know, man. I think this is brilliant.
I think it's brilliant too, because those same people that Larry is talking about that had that vision of Marvel being, wholesome Cinderella Daffy Duck. Hell, we grown up now. Right. So the new division that they're doing is to maintain the people that started with them who were kid lovers of Disney. And if you just give it a separate tab and you keep your child away from that tab, you still have a thin veil that protects the children from what the parents want to see. And they already done said Deadpool is going to be rated R. And the fans,
I agree with you. The problem is, Lamont, is that when you have someone who doesn't understand what all this stuff is, someone who's not paying attention because they have just other stuff in their life to do besides pay attention to this, and they download the Disney Plus app that comes with the, they're thinking, oh, we get Disney Plus that comes with the History Channel and Nat Geo or whatever else that comes along with it, and now all of a sudden it comes with this Star and this Star Plus, tab. And the next thing you know, the kid says, Mom, can I watch Disney Plus? And they say, yeah, sure, whatever, because they're thinking everything on there is safe. And then the next thing you know, they pop on, this Star tab, and the kid's up there watching, bow, chicka, bow, bow. And there's, and you have booties flopping and boobs all up in this face. And the kid's like, the kid hasn't said a word in 10 minutes. So the mom gets suspicious. Why haven't you said anything? And then she looks over there and she's looking on the screen and there's nipples. She's going to be like, why in the hell are there nipples on Disney Plus?
Well, you know what? That's the mama's fault. Because when you buy a product, you're supposed to know good and damn well what you're getting on your product. Maybe she need to go and stand in front of the mirror and put her own bra on.
Not take blame.
That's the mama's problem. That is
but
the mama.
I agree with you, but you know good damn well.
My daughter. I'm not buying anything for my daughter. Well, I don't know it inside out. Especially
I agree, but you know that Karens do not take responsibility. They're going to complain and say this shouldn't be on there, and they're going to cause problems. Well, I agree with you 100%. They should know what's on there.
They're going to get smacked down. They're going to get
every time.
Look, them Karens had an attitude when Disney bought ESPN.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't know that. They had an attitude when Disney bought ESPN. Because when they bought ESPN, I don't know if you guys follow football or not, but the year that they bought it was the year that the whole concussion thing was hot in the NFL. You had soccer moms saying, I would never let my kid play football. And some of those same soccer moms was telling their kids, if this goes to ESPN, we're not even watching sports. Well, that lasted all for about 6 months, and now their asses is watching sports all over again. The same thing will happen as long as Marvel don't let it be no Ron Jeremy under that star. As long as it's not Ron Jeremy under the star, they can overcome the rest of it.
What if it's Stormy Daniels?
She's so ugly it don't even matter. They might think that she's something not of this earth. They might think she's a character for Disney.
Oh.
And y'all, I got to shout out Miss Aaliyah Cantu, subscriber of mine. Thank you so much. She says, yo, happy to catch the live stream. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it.
Good looking out.
I do appreciate it. Yes. Now, to be honest with you, I don't even know how to take this off the screen, but hey, it's all good. Oh, there we go.
There you go, man.
There we go.
You got to experiment, baby. You got to experiment.
Be every learning StreamYard in real time.
Yes, sir. Well, now, let's go ahead and move on, man, to get specific with the entertainment and all the content that they have. You know, we got Star Wars, we got Marvel Studios, and we have a ton of Disney Plus shows. Well, I was talking to Larry before this. They announced 10 Star Wars shows. 10. Not 2, not 3, but 10. So basically, if you're feeling the Mandalorian and they're going to be putting that same energy into all these other shows, my brothers, we're going to be having a good old time. And let me see. Let me try to bring up this image real quick. Because I'm excited.
576. There you go.
There you go right there, man. There's a lot of 10 Star Wars shows.
Man,
Lamont, are you a Star Wars fan?
Yes, but I am. So I don't want to sound like I'm not. But it's not one of those things where when it first comes out, I'm running out to see it. And it's hard for me to explain. I do love it. The last one that came out, I absolutely love.
Right.
But I'm going to be on it for the sake of doing these reviews with you guys. I'm trying to get my daughter into all that stuff. So I'm going to be into it.
Oh yeah. Now,
that Willow? Is that Willow from back in the day?
That is Willow from back in the day, sir.
Oh, You lying. You
I'm not
lying.
lying.
Oh God.
There you go, right there.
Oh God, it's coming up. It's rising. Oh my
Yeah.
God. My God, I can't keep my shirt down. Oh.
So there you go, man. There you go. Again, hold on, let me shout out Ivy real quick for the super chat. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Thank you. I got to give you guys, I got to come up with some type of creative way to incentivize you guys and say thank you. So thank you very much for that right there. I do appreciate it. But Larry, I want
man. I wish I had the hot women giving me money.
Hey man, you got your queen at home, man. I'm trying to get where you guys are, man.
I do.
I'm still out here fishing, you know what I'm saying? But
no doubt.
So, but Larry, to be honest with you guys, I'm a casual Star Wars fan. I'm not a diehard, you know, and so I am not familiar with all these. Of course, I like the Mandalorian. I'm really interested in the Lando show right here. Lando Calrissian. That's going to be live action. I'm definitely looking forward to Ahsoka Tano because, you know, it's just Rosario Dawson. She popped up back in the day. What are you talking about back in the day? Back in like Clone Wars and Rebels. So I'm really, really excited about that. But the one that gets me
the Obi-Wan Kenobi one.
Bruh.
Me too.
I was just about to say
too.
Yeah. How do I bring this up? Yes.
Me too.
Yes.
Man.
Because Hayden Christensen gonna come back. They announced that right there.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be fire, man.
Yeah. What do you want to see in that? I mean, it's probably obvious, but what do you want to see in that Obi-Wan?
I want to see him and Yoda together.
Thank you. No, him. I thought you was gonna say something else.
I mean, that's what I'm looking. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing him with I wouldn't mind seeing him with Anakin, but I would love to see Yoda.
I got you.
Well, been around forever, and they've been apparently him and Yoda have been cool for basically his whole life.
So there it is right there. Hayden Christensen returning as Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi. I can't remember when they said this is going to start shooting, but there you have it right there. What gets me excited is I want to see a rematch between Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader.
Me too.
Right.
I mean, they had a badass fight. That was the I forgot the name of episode 3. It wasn't Star Wars fans gonna kill me, but I like the showdown that they had. But they said that this show right here is going to take place 10 years after those events. So at the end of at the end of episode 3, when Darth Vader was like no, screaming in the mic, is going to take place 10 years after that. And so he's going to be an experienced Sith Lord, with an angry Obi-Wan. And so it's really going to go down. And so there you go right there with Star Wars. I'm really, 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 really excited about that. But besides Star Wars, I know we are
Crazy Blade is saying they should have an Ewok story. I think they will because they have one that's going to be on the moon of Andor. So I believe that's where the Ewoks are from. So they should have it.
I was going to say, so that is based around the Ewoks, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we just
Ewoks. You guys made our. I mean, you guys probably were. You guys were probably a little bit. You guys are a little younger than me, but when the Ewoks were out from there, they were a huge marketing boon for Disney. The kids loved Ewoks. Man, they sold so much Ewok crap.
Hey, I got some, and I'm like the last year of Gen X, and I bought some.
Really? But guys, what do we like more than Star Wars? That's
Marvel.
Yes, sir. So we can go ahead and switch over there real quick. Have y'all seen this? We got Fantastic Four. They announced that. What is this? I forgot. Is it John Watts, the director of Spider-Man?
Fantastic Four. They've already broke my heart with that franchise. I don't know how many times.
Wait. What's the issue? It's in the MCU now. They're gonna take care of it.
I hope so.
Larry,
man, my heart's been broken with the Fantastic Four, man. I'm reserving judgment till later.
Larry, stop it. That was an episode you did where you said you blindly trust Marvel.
Yeah.
The only thing you said disappointed you was Captain Marvel, and I was fine with Captain Marvel.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna trust them and watch it, but I'm reserving judgment.
Well, check these out, guys. We got Fantastic Four, Ant-Man 3 called Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Oh God.
And
Oh, God.
they're talking about, you know, our boy from Lovecraft Country, Jonathan Major is going to be Kane the Conqueror. So that's pretty dope right there.
Mm-hmm.
We got Christian Bale has been confirmed as the villain. I forget something the God Butcher. I forgot his name.
The God Butcher.
Yeah. So he's gonna be in that. We're getting the I Am Groot Disney Plus show. Yes,
I am
sir.
Groot. What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I Am Groot. You know, we got the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. And what I'm really excited about right here, man, is this.
You know what I want to know? I want to know, are they going to give us language classes for I Am Groot? Are we going to get the I Am Groot what's that software? The I Am Groot whatever that language program is.
You silly. You silly. But now, what you think about this right here, Armor Wars? Do you know what that is?
I have no idea what that is.
This is Don Cheadle's show. He getting his own show.
Oh,
War
really?
Machine. Yes. I was really excited about that. Yes.
This is going to be a series.
Yeah, so
Get the hell out of here.
Don Cheadle returns as James Rose, aka War Machine, in the Armor Wars, an original series coming to Disney Plus, a classic Marvel story about Tony Stark's worst fear coming true. What happens when his tech falls into the wrong hands? And so
wait a minute. So do you think they're going to bring back Justin Hammer? And
why not?
And man, oh man.
Is that an all-man good or is that an all-man bad?
No, it's good because I still feel like we have not gotten a good version of the Mandalorian. The Mandarin, excuse me. That Mandarin that we saw in Iron Man 3 was horrible. I want a real deal Mandarin.
Well, hey, that's and that's where we're gonna get we're gonna get that in Shang-Chi, the Legend of the Ten Rings. They made an announcement. So the real Mandarin is gonna come up in there. And so next
they have one on here. They have one on here that's not listed though. That they're still working on the idea, but they haven't listed it yet. And that one is and that one's Misunderstood, Fall of the Oppressor, the Killmonger series.
I knew he was gonna say it. Hey man, I don't got it queued up over here or whatever. But
man, look, Larry, stop coming to other people's networks and talking that craziness, man. The rightful ruler of Wakanda will always be our foe. Killmonger. May he rest in peace, T'Challa.
Yeah, and they actually gave an update on that. I don't know if y'all have heard, but I'll save that to the end if you don't know. But next we got Ironheart, Secret Invasion, and Moon Knight. Now we all heard about Moon Knight, but Ironheart, that's supposed to be Miss Riri Williams, or the young black girl. I don't know much about her.
I do. She's smarter. They say she's smarter than Iron Man. She had her own tech that she was building, and Iron Man didn't even know about it. And then in the comics, she winds up hooking up with Shuri at one point in time and lacing her tech with Wakandan technology. Man, if they go through all this stuff, Kato, be careful.
Bruh. That's nice right there. Yeah, I don't know. Coming soon to Disney Plus, Dominique Thorne is genius inventor Riri Williams in Ironheart, an original series about the creator of the most advanced suit of armor since Iron Man. And I also like this too because, of course, I do feel that in some form or fashion that Tony Stark is going to possibly come back alive with some type of magic or multiverse, yada, yada. But I do like that they're keeping him deceased in the MCU and they're bringing in other characters, even that I don't know about much, to kind of fill in that void, that realm of technology in the States. So, I mean, this does get me excited, because they're changing it up. They're keeping it fresh. With their announcements, sometimes things are predictable, but a lot of times they're not, because I didn't predict this at all.
Is this a TV series, Secret
Invasion? This is a Disney Plus show. Yes, sir.
All right. The Secret Invasion is going to be man.
Yes,
my God.
That's pretty dope, man.
Samuel Jackson is back as Nick Fury, and Ben Mendelsohn from Captain America returns as the Skrulls Talos, a Marvel Studios original series Secret Invasion coming to Disney Plus.
What?
I mean, it's getting pretty crazy, man.
Man,
That is, man.
How they, man? My hair hurting. How is they supposed to pull all this stuff together? Because they saying that all their properties and their streams and their TV shows is going to have continuity with the movies. So if you're looking at, you got Ironheart, you got Moon Knight, who is a badass version of Batman, only he's Marvel's version and he fights dark villains. And the Secret Invasions is all on a TV series. Not to mention, we still got WandaVision. We still got Bucky and my boy Anthony Mackie's story. Man, She-Hulk got to be more careful.
Oh yeah. And the thing about She-Hulk, okay, they did announce that the Abomination will be coming back from the Incredible Hulk. Blonsky, do you remember him?
Yeah, I like him.
They did it. They did announce that he is coming back. I don't know if it's in here right here. And Tim. Oh yeah, She-Hulk arrives to the MCU. Tatiana Maslany will portray Jennifer Walters / She-Hulk, and Tim Roth returns as the Abomination. And
that's going to be
also himself with Mark Ruffalo will appear in the series.
What
kind of budgets do they have that they're able to pay all these movie stars for TV series? My God,
kind of budget they got right here, man.
I told you they quit paying. They quit paying dividends to shareholders. They told us to just chill out for 5 years while they ramp up the streaming service, and that's what they're doing with the money.
Oh yeah,
man.
Yeah. So it's going down.
That is going to be lit. Because I don't know if y'all watch cartoons, because I do, but they've got a Hulk cartoon series where it's got She-Hulk, the Red Hulk, and they take on Abomination, they take on the Brain, they do all that stuff, and that cartoon was pretty decent.
I mean, I know all that's great, but can we get our Jessica Jones and Luke Cage back?
Yeah, that's coming. That's coming.
They're coming. I
mean, with Daredevil, they just got the rights back to that from Netflix, like a week or two ago. You know what I'm saying?
They're supposed to get the rights back.
Can we get one more? Can we get one more Spider-Man origin story? Because I'm not sure I realized what happened.
Oh hell no, man! What's none of that? No, but they're supposed to get the rights back to all of them the same time they got Daredevil.
Yeah,
I really do want to see Luke Cage and Jessica Jones back. They can keep Iron Fist, but I wouldn't mind seeing those two. And the Punisher's always
Larry just got a crush on Jessica Jones. That's his problem. He want her to bring her superhero ass to his house and crush him with her legs. That's what Larry's problem is.
Nah, but I do like her. Not like that, but I do like her character. I like the people that are flawed. I like him. Both of those are flawed. I like Deadpool. He's flawed.
I got you, man. Now, I don't know if y'all are in the Hawkeye that much. I mean, I am. I mean, it's just more universe building, but Kate is going to be played by Haley Steinfeld. I don't know if you guys are a fan of her, but
I like Haley Steinfeld, believe it or not.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it, my brother. No judgment over here. And as far as the shows is concerned, last but not least, if this thing would like to load up, we got Captain America 2. And guys, Brie Larson returns as Carol Danvers. I didn't hear the rumors that they was going to be replacing her. That was news.
That's on you, Larry. That's Larry's story.
They said there's rumors that they're going to replace her, that she's just not very popular with the fans. And as far as I guess they're saying that there's a love-hate relationship with the fans, that some people love her and others just absolutely hate her and want to see her gone. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see. A lot of that stuff has to do with contracts. So, I mean, they may have just be locked in for a certain amount and they're not going to just recast her because they'll still have to pay out her contract. But,
Man, they need to start tripping. I love her. Now that's one of mine.
I don't know if I loved her or I don't know if it wasn't I didn't love her or I didn't love the movie. I know I didn't love the movie, but I'm not sure if it was her, if it was something else. But I felt like when I saw her, she didn't feel like a superhero. She just didn't feel like a superhero. I kind of wish they would have cast somebody else.
Okay.
I don't know who, but she didn't feel like a superhero to me. She didn't have that gravitas.
Well, did y'all see the trailers that they dropped today for some of the shows like WandaVision and Loki? And what was the other one? The Winter, not the Winter, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Did y'all see the trailers?
No,
No.
I didn't even know they dropped trailers today.
Well, let's go ahead and look at some trailers real quick. First, we got WandaVision that will be on Disney Plus, I think January 15th. Here we go. Oh, damn. Hold on.
See, that's why you have to get that good internet.
Around this big house. Well, I assure you, I'm married to a man, a human one. What's it, baby? We are an unusual couple.
Oh, I don't think that was ever in question.
What is going on?
Just don't know what to expect.
Well, guys, I was trying to do a reaction, but you know, I don't know what's going on. The internet is not working with me right now. So
Did you watch the trailer earlier, B. Avery? Okay.
Oh man.
Wanda, what's up? Who are you? I don't know.
Something's wrong here.
This is our home.
Then let's fight for it.
Gentlemen, what did you think of that? It looks like Wanda is messing up everything in the multiverse. It's horrible. But what you think of that?
Well, first of all, those children and the powers that them children are going to have, I'm curious to know, are they going to let those children bleed over into the MCU? And I don't want to give the whole thing away about what powers those kids are going to be able to have. But when they had that scene where y'all seen the underwear levitating and the flowers levitating out of the baby crib, that was their twins. And them twins is something to deal with.
Now,
Nice.
correct me if I'm wrong. Are her children related to Mephisto or some other type of demon in the MCU, or am I completely way off with that?
No, it's not Mephisto.
Okay.
But
Okay.
She is gonna have an encounter with him, most likely. Probably in the Doctor Strange movie. She's gonna.
That's what I was going to ask. Are we going to get a visit from Doctor Strange in this series?
I think we are.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. I'm willing to bet 95%. On that. I think they already announced that because, well, before the pandemic, WandaVision and Doctor Strange are supposed to come out like a week or two. Well, not a week or two, but like a month or so between each other. But things changed. But I mean, I'm looking forward to everything that Marvel Disney has to do. But WandaVision is one of the ones that I was least excited about. But now with more material that they're releasing, I am getting a bit more excited about it. Because I think that with what she's doing right now is just going to screw up the whole MCU, not just the 616 universe, but the multiverse. Because I think that that's also going to have to deal with Spider-Man and all. I haven't even talked about that yet. Everybody's coming back like Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and all of them. And so I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see.
Are we going to have a Miles Morales, a live action Miles Morales?
Oh man, we will eventually.
Yeah, we definitely getting that.
Yeah,
definitely getting that.
Yeah. But let's move on to the next one. Hopefully I won't have no issues. Let me go ahead and play this one right here. Let me cut on the audio. So this thing just don't want to mess with me today. Man.
Yeah, man, I'm about to dip out in a minute. I'm about to do my live stream in about 4 minutes. So
okay. Well, don't worry about that. Well, I ain't gonna be playing no more trailers. Because that's all I had left anyway, and they're not playing the way I want. But The last bit of news that I wanted to talk about, guys, is something that I know affects us all dearly. Dealing with the passing of Chadwick Boseman and Black Panther. And there's been so much speculation about how they're going to move forward with that. It came out a couple of weeks ago that they're not going to do the CGI Chadwick. That's great. But people were like, hey, are they going to recast the character T'Challa? Or are they going to not recast and just kind of pass the mantle of Black Panther on to someone else? Well, Lamont, your boy Kevin Feige did make that announcement in this investor meeting, and it looks like they are not going to be recasting T'Challa. He did not give any details. He just said that, hey, Chadwick Boseman is an icon. He's a legend. He meant so much to everybody, and that we're not going to recast it. And he said, Ryan Coogler also was part of the decision-making process when it comes to this. So how do you feel about this news that T'Challa will not be recast?
I kind of already knew this was going to happen. On his birthday this year, they released kind of like, how Marvel does those intros where they show different individuals. They released one with him. And then a long time ago, right after he died, when everybody was saying who would be the next T'Challa down the road, because I still think that down the road, maybe 5-6 years down the road, they're going to have another T'Challa, just not now. I think the plans that they had already had in place to make Shuri the next Black Panther, because they was going to do that too. I think they just decided to go ahead and move that up now. I'm fine with it. I was a big Chadwick Boseman fan. I love what he brought to the MCU from the first time they dropped him into the Captain America movie, Civil War, through what he did in Wakanda, through all the way through both the Avengers movies. And I'm still sad. So I'm fine with them not putting him in there to give me some time to heal and kind of put this behind me for a little bit before they try to stick another T'Challa in there. But I think we'll be fine with Letitia Wright being the new Black Panther for a little while.
All right. And we got Jimmy, I can't even read, Unelis saying hashtag recast T'Challa. Larry, how you feel about this?
Yeah, I have to dip out here in just a minute, but let me just say there's no need to recast T'Challa because we already have Killmonger, who's the rightful ruler of Wakanda.
Man, you could have dipped on out of here, man. I
love Chadwick, and he's done some wonderful stuff, but we still have a rightful ruler of Wakanda that's alive and well, and I'm looking forward to seeing the reemergence of Killmonger. But I agree with Lamont. I think they're eventually going to recast him. So,
yeah.
All right, y'all, it's been real. Thank you so much for having me. I have to head over to my channel. If you guys want to come over there when you're done, stop over. I've sent you guys links already.
I will be there. I'm about to sign off right now anyway. I was going to play some more trailers, but it's not, it ain't working. And so I went over everything. I went over all my notes right here. So, guys, y'all heard the news. I may do another 2 or 3 episodes of this because Lamont, my bro, it was I haven't even covered a fourth of all the stuff that they dropped today. It was just so much. Me and Eman was DMing each other, just saying how overwhelmed we were with all the content that they dropped with the Star Plus app, all the Disney Plus shows, the Disney proper shows and movies. I mean, it's crazy. And
it's good. It's good for streaming. It's good for us. I'm real big in diversifying what you watch. I wish there was more of us who tuned in to YouTubers like me and you that actually do cover at least the minority parts of these MCU stories. And so the fact that they've got so many stories out here and things that we can cover in shows just gives you a little bit more range to grow your audience, get a little bit more in depth. And I have a whole lot of shares in Disney and I believe in them. So I'm happy for them. And, the more content they can put out, man, the better.
I feel you, my brother. And just one more thing real quick before you go. I just want to ask you, out of all these Marvel shows right here, if you could only pick one to watch, what would it be? I may give you two, but
Are you including? So are you including the movies too, or just the shows?
I'm gonna just do the shows if that's cool.
Okay.
This is shows right here.
Okay. So if I gotta pick the shows, I definitely want the She-Hulk show, and I definitely want the Secret Invasion. I can't.
I don't know, bro.
I got a third, man. I got a third. If you don't know about Moon Knight, if you like Batman,
I love him.
Moon Knight is Batman. The only difference is the enemies he's dealing with are supernatural villains like Mephisto, like your nightmares. And he does it, and it's very believable because he don't really have no powers per se,
Right.
and he's able to take these villains on through all kinds of audacious, auspicious terms. And I'm really interested to see how they transition him. And he teams up a lot with Blade. So,
that's bro.
Yeah, don't forget about Blade. Don't forget about Blade.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's and again, man, if I covered everything they talked about, I'll be here till next week. If I had to pick a couple of shows, I mean, I gotta see Samuel Jackson.
Yes.
I mean, that's just my boy. And you know, I love me some Don Cheadle. You know, I said Don Cheadle. You know, somebody in somebody I'm getting excited for Don Cheadle. Yeah, no, inside joke there, but I'm glad that Don Cheadle is getting his show because he has not had that much shine in the MCU. Mm-hmm. And now that he's getting his own show, I mean, why not? The brother's talented. You know what I'm saying? So, I to be honest with you, I still wish Terrence Howard was War Machine, but you know, hey, that was a long time ago. We can't do nothing about it now.
I thought I was the only one. I thought I was the only one, and honestly, for the longest time, I wanted Edward Norton to be the Hulk. But to be honest with you, I got over that because I love Mark Ruffalo at this point.
Me too. I was real disappointed too. But
I'm still down. Wish Terrence Howard would have been War Machine, but Don Cheadle didn't fix that for me. But I like Don Cheadle. He's a great actor. Love Don Cheadle.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, guys, we are coming up on an hour, so me and Lamont are gonna go ahead and get out of here. If you want to see more of me tonight, I'm gonna be back on live again real quick on Larry's channel, the guy that was just here. You can go subscribe to his channel right here today. I feel like here goes Lamont's 2 channels right here. It's on my channel page. It's also a link down in the description box. So I'm heading right over to his channel right now. And if this nice gentleman right here, Mr. Lamont, wants to have me on tomorrow for his show, I will definitely be there. I'm pretty sure he's going to get into this and so much more. Yeah. Lamont, before we go, is there anything that you want to say?
I just want to tell the people, thank you for allowing me to share space on Brandon's channel. I love this brother. He works hard. You guys know that you're in good hands with this young man. And if you ever get bored and decide you want to check out my channel, please come check me out. We go live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night, and we will have Brandon up there tomorrow. We cover Marvel, we cover Power, we cover other TV shows. We also cover stocks, real estate. We do a whole lot on my live stream. Please come join us at some point in time. Let us know what you think.
All right, guys. Well, there you go right there. I'll be talking about this more in the coming weeks because there's just so much details to break down. I really appreciate you tuning in. While you're still here, please click the like, smash the like, hit the like button, subscribe, not just to my channel, to his channel too. Share the video with the world and leave a comment. I would really appreciate it. And guys, before you go, don't forget that my name is Brandon Keith Avery, and that's just my opinion. Peace.